And the Audi S4 isn't here today because something's failed. And so this is the symptom of a failed PCV valve, and you need a new breather hose oil in the filler cap. This was an issue with kind of the 3-litre TFSI engines from 2017 to 2019 for Audi. And if you're getting oil all up in this, and also, as you can see on mine, all over the engine bay, it's probably because of this little pipe that you need to change. Very quickly, gloves. Flathead screwdriver to pry stuff off and undo the Jubilee clip. I would probably do away with the socket. I would probably have this little key instead for the Torx, because you need it to be that much shorter for the bottom screw by the turbo. So you can use this for the top screw to make it quicker, but that's what you'll definitely need for the bottom. And a torch. This is a magnetic one, which means I can put it up underneath the bonnet and it shines down. I can see what I'm doing. You also need your part, so I'll put a link in the description below so you know where to get that from. I think it's about £90. And very quickly, before we get into the video, please do remember I am not a mechanic, so don't take everything that I say as absolute truth, because I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. But please do just remember that when you work on your own car, you're taking your own risk. So I don't hold any responsibility for anything you do to your own car. Anyway, please do enjoy the video. Hopefully you'll find it really helpful and you'll be able to save yourself some money. First thing you need to do is take off the cover. This is the issue. So this pipe here runs all the way along, goes for 2 pipes and runs down along here. So I'm just going to very gently push this off. Right, so I've taken that one off, and now I'm going to move on to this one here. That one will come out. I snap the cable tie off it. I'm just going to undo this Jubilee clip because that will need to be taken off anyway. Torx screws here. One, a second underneath in here. This is a T30 that we need for this bit here. So I'm struggling to find anything to fit in there. I'm hoping this is going to work. So this has been an absolute ball ache. What I've ended up doing is pushing this hose down very slightly and very carefully, and then I can kind of use it as leverage against this Allen key. Now it's loose. I can actually just do it with my hand. It's still attached somehow. Oh, and there's a clip on the bottom. So just so that you know, these are the points you need to take off. You need to take off the air intake piece here. Then you have this little black piece down here. That was a ball ache to get off because it was underneath. Then you have to the turbo. My turbo's clean, loose, sick. Screw above and the screw below. This one up here, there's one here. So this part, pretty much a valve stopped doing what it should do. It should only go one way, but it now blows 2 ways and creates pressure and causes the oil to come out. This is the new one. So you've got these 2 lines here. You separate those and put your main bit to the turbo in between. First thing I'm going to do is do the thing that I did last. Take this piece there and then put that onto the bottom of there. Yes, so the way to do that is to lift this up ever so slightly, get to your little pain in the ass piece that's underneath, that clips in, hold both sides and just slide it and clip it into place, and here for that click. Next up I'm going to bolt it into place. 2 Torx bolts back in, got this line here, I push that down as far as it will go, I put that in there and just use my finger and that line as leverage to tighten it up. Pipe to the air filter put back on, and then this can all be plugged back in. So right now with this one, I'm going to put the bottom one in first, push him down, clip him into place by pushing against him. We shouldn't have any more issues with the oil leaking out of here. Need an oil change soon. That will go to Audi for that because it's part of its service plan. Engine cover back on. And now for the moment of truth to see if I've done that right and the car will start. Seems absolutely fine. And so we have taken the old pipe off that was leaking oil everywhere and wasting our money. I hope that that video was of some use to you and that you might be able to do it yourself. Now, just remember that bottom bolt near the turbo is an absolute pain in the ass. So just take your time with it. Don't try to round off the head of the screw because that could be very, very easily done. Just take your time with it and be patient. Thank you very much for everything. Please do like, comment, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Next in here will probably be the Range Rover for a detail. So I'm looking very much forward to that. I shall see you then. Cheers, guys.